Yo, what is up YouTube, man? Today I got you guys with the best Mr. Big Shot build in NBA 2K23. As you guys know, these rare Easter egg build names are crazy. I know a lot of people are going to make them based on the name alone, so I try to edit them a little bit, do my own thing, make them a bit more competitive. You know, if there's a couple stats here, a couple stats there that a lot of people aren't putting on, I am trying to edit it to make it just a more playable build. If you guys are new, if you want to drop me a like and subscribe, I do appreciate it. Let's get into this. So 88 driving layup, of course, that gives you the nice long athlete layup package. It gives you every layup package you could possibly want. With the three-pointer, I like 85. I saw people going lower, but 85 gets you that limitless range on silver, and limitless range silver this year does have quite a bit of distance. 88 pass accuracy is going to give you all the pass packages that you can equip on your player, and those do make a big difference when it comes to the passing speed. 85 ball handle, again, I saw people going lower, but the 85 ball handle gives you the silver handles for days, which is huge. I mean, you know, I don't think handles for days is as important as it has been, but you still are a point guard, you want to have that on. And then 92 perimeter defense to get the gold clamps. I saw a lot of people going 90. You know, why not go a couple more up so you can get it on gold? Now, you will need to add more defensive badges with the extra badges you get. I would say add 2 to get 17. That would allow you to core something like Gold Challenger, and then you can still put on gold clamps. To get the Mr. Big Shot name, you do need to have super high strength on this guard. And, you know, is strength on a point guard the most important thing, especially when we don't have driving dunk? No, but we actually make it work for this build. You are going to be very bumpy. You see the takeover option, shock rating, sharp, playmaking, and lock. Choose it based on your play style. You know, a nice combination of sharp and lock is never a bad idea. A lot of small point guards, I would never really want them as the main defender, but with this build, since you have high strength especially, you could definitely guard ball and be a point guard. You see, man, the name Mr. Big Shot. You love to, I mean, somebody's gonna see you in the park, the Mr. Big Shot name, especially for people that aren't really on YouTube, aren't on Twitter. They're gonna see that and want to know how that is made. With the finishing badges, you don't get a ton, but you get everything you need. You know, Fearless Finisher, Acrobat, Pro Touch on Hall of Fame if you guys want to really learn how to time the layups. That's good for contested layup finishings if you want to do some more circus type layups. If you're just going to try to do wide open layups when you beat your defender, you don't need to put off layup timing. You actually could put something like Masher on this build. You see it's a tier 1. Maybe your point guard is on you a 6'1", maybe even shorter if people make those, but for the most part, you're not going to be mashing any of the taller lock builds that people are making. When it comes to the shooting badges, Green Machine, you're going to want Limitless. Like I said, you're going to want Deadeye and Blinders most likely. It gets a little bit tough to budget them, but you do get a lot of nice badges in the tier 1. Badges like Corner Specialist, Comeback Kid, Clutch Shooter, Claymore. Those are never wasted badge points. It's almost like if you put extra badge points in your shooting category, it's never wasted because all of these badges actually are effective. All of them do work. Sometimes you just can't afford to do everything you would want to do. Of course, always core one of the expensive badges, so you pretty much get a buy one get one badge for free. When it comes to the playmaking, this build is really going to be zipping the ball through the court. A lot of point guards that didn't make their pass accuracy high enough to get those pass styles, those new ones in the game, are really regretting it right now. You see quick first step, gotta have it. Unpluckable, gotta have it. We want everything with killer combos, handles for days. Mismatch expert even. I haven't really seen anybody take too much effect of that badge, but I think it's better than we all are thinking. I mean, Dimer is a tier 1 badge on this build. It would be nice to get extra playmaking badges so you can have them on Hall of Fame. Same thing with Floor General if you want to help your team out a bunch. And when it comes to the defense, I would highly recommend adding 2 defensive badges here so you get 17, so you can have on Menace and Clams, one of them Cord, of course. You can throw on the cheap badges like Chase Down Artist, Rebound Chaser. You can put Menace on Hall of Fame on this build. Most smaller point guard builds you guys see people creating, they're going to be weak on defense. That's just because they want to have all their attributes in shooting and playmaking and finishing. This is not one of those builds though, and the strength is going to help you play nice, solid perimeter defense and even give you a chance in the interior. You're going to see, I'm going to show a little bit of gameplay at the end where I'm getting really bumpy and I'm actually able to get a block even though I didn't put too many attributes on the block on this build. Chauncey Billups, man, Mr. Big Shot is a crazy nickname to have, but this guy really was about it. He was considered the best player on a Detroit Pistons team that didn't really have a star, quote unquote. I mean, they had Ben Wallace, they had Chauncey Billups, Richard Hamilton, the other one, Rasheed Wallace. But to me, I mean, he was a star. He was a great defender. He was a great catch and shoot point guard, and he could play make very well. I mean, what was he missing out on to not be that elite all-star type of player, superstar type of player? Yes, he didn't score the most points. He wasn't the most flashiest guy when it came to the passing, but defense, I do think he was probably one of the best defensive point guards in the league in his prime for sure. The speed was crazy. You see, I'm throwing some lobs in the beginning. This whole sequence right here coming up the court is showing off the high perimeter defense, showing off the strength, bumping Fred VanVleet, and you see getting a block right here, getting the dot, the fading midi is easy. I know you may be thinking, is the mid-range, is the three-point too low since you are a point guard? And as you know, maybe you want to play around with it and get both ratings higher. You can actually hit very consistently with an 85, an 83, even an 80. I mean, I've seen some comp players making their point guards have an 83-point shot. I mean, it's crazy that we're kind of at that point now where last year, every single point guard build you would see had a 99 three-pointer. Easy threes right here. Let me know what you guys think about this build. Let me know what you guys think about the replica build. Again, I know these builds are not the best in the game, but the names are cool. It's a nice little Easter egg, and people are going to make these builds. I'm trying to make these videos to help you guys out, so if you do want to make this build, you can make one that's, you know, maybe a little bit better. And if you want the name, go for it, man. You know, a game would be no fun if everybody is just out here with meta builds. You know, everyone got sick of just seeing everybody with a play shot. This is NBA 2K23. People are doing things differently. Little step back for game, man. This is Sonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.